to the way where they can see it's an out, so they can kind of de-escalate it, or is it just one of those situations where you impose your will to the point where they back down?
Um, no. Listen, I get that they have to act tough, and like I said, like if it gets to the point where take my pepper spray out, and like I say to them, I go, listen, no, you're not gonna not stop. You're not gonna. I've been doing this a long time. I know you're not gonna come at me. They're like, oh, I eat that spray. No, you don't. No, you don't. Okay, and they know that. But a lot of times when they're being aggressive, it's not. Those are the ones that aren't that you really don't have to worry about. The ones that are talking crazy. Oh, you know, this and that. It's the quiet one in the back that never says anything. That's the one you need to worry about because he'll just go stab somebody or something, and you know. But I get that they have to talk like that. I get the environment that they're in. You know, it's a terrible environment. They're very quick to be angry. They want everything right away. They'll be up on because there's a bubble officer. They're in like the bubble. They push to open the cells, and then there's the B officer, which is I'll work both, but if I'm on the floor officer is the B officer. So like they'll go up to the bubble and they'll be like, open 18, and she'll be like, ask the officer, ask your officer on the floor. Or she'll go, I'll open 18. I'll open in a minute. And then they start banging on your window. Like, stop. It doesn't have to be. Is there some kind of an emergency? If I don't open 18 right now, because you do this so much now if there is an emergency, it's going to be a boy who cried wolf. I'm not going to, like, we just tune it out now when they're banging on the window or whatnot. But yeah, I give them an out. Like I said, I'm not. And I spray a lot. Like I use my pepper spray a lot. I have a lot of use of force, but that's because I'm not getting involved in like hands-on stuff. If I feel threatened, I'm going to use it. It's not a bad thing. Nobody gets hurt. It works like a charm. They immediately like it hurts. I usually end up throwing up on the floor, waiting for the backup to come because it gets the whole area. It's not like a straight stream. It's like an aerosol. It's sprayed in like a cone shape. So like if you spray it, it airs out the whole room, and everybody goes running. And like I'll be coughing, and I'll usually cough so much I'll throw up on the floor, waiting for the team to come. But I try not to do that. I don't like doing that. I gotta see these guys. You know, like if they're fighting, and they know when it's coming. If they're fighting each other, they know I'm gonna say, "Hey, stop fighting," and then I'm gonna spray because I can't have you fighting like that. But fights happen, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's jail, so stuff like that's going to happen. But yeah, you give them an out a little bit. Like I'll let them talk for a while. I'll let them say crazy stuff to me. And they'll be like, are you done? Are you done? Because this is all over a cereal. You didn't get an extra cereal. Are you done saying you're going to do this and that to me? And you're gonna shoot me and this and that. Are you done? Like I'm not gonna sit there I don't try not to be confrontational with them. One, because there's a bunch of them. If they decide they want to jump me, there's nothing I could do. That's why we don't carry guns in the jail. Because if I had a gun in there, yeah, they could decide we're taking the gun. I might shoot two of them, but they're gonna eventually get that gun, and then it's over. So we don't carry. That's why we don't carry guns in there. So you just try and work it out. You try and de-escalate the situation. And I like to talk. So I mean, I could get, I'm pretty good at de-escalating stuff. But sometimes,
Check out the full video now and subscribe. It's free.